Not so sure what to do next. Check your facilities on base, see if there's anything you want to build or upgrade. Right. Waiting for the stream to start, hopefully. This is Andreas. The stream should have started by now. I'm new to Mixer, and this is a game I've been playing, State of Decay 2. Right, here we go. We're waiting. Thank you. Right.
It was ugly work, but there's not a single damn plague heart left in town. So, what's next?
Now we get to the real work of rebuilding. I have a few ideas on that topic.
Right, so Jody, who was speaking, is my leader. That guy up there, that's Nestor. He's my main guy for sniping. I hope he hasn't used all my bullets up actually, because it seems like he's got the elephant gun on. The 50 cal. If I've left it by mistake, he's probably been using it to shoot standard zombies and used all my bullets up, which cost a fortune.
Hey there.
Follow me. I've got something that needs doing.
You're right point. I'll follow.
Any chance you can help us out over here?
What the hell?
Yeah, he's been using the right rifle, that's the correct one. So he can zoom in and, you know, like, pop. Makes a nice healthy vadoomph, that one, doesn't it? Missed. Hey! Shut the side. Bye. Oops. He should have dead. He did now. It's drifting a little bit. I don't know why it is. That's him gone. He is quite a way away, like, you know. And it's a long zoom on this rifle. Just mainly looking to see if there's any big uns.
I know it may feel like you're losing more people than you're saving. And some days that may even be true. But we have to believe that every person we save matters.
Lily Ritter. She's from the
The
network.
network makes a good case for looking out for each other.
So, Lily Ritter is not in my group. She's a part of one of the factions that's out there. And we're talking to each other on the radio, of course. Or she's making a broadcast that we're listening to. Rather than talking to us, she's talking to everybody. But for the most part, we hear these different factions. There's the... there's a few factions out there. I'll get to them if you're not aware of them. In this game, we have a radio that we can transmit a standard signal. Actually, you don't have to go up to the radio to do it. You have to stand about here to activate it. I've also got this spy drone for 1 hour. Brute force our way into the headless drones. I suppose I'm going to have a go at that just to see what it is. Assault drone for 1 hour. It's 4 armoured guards, no cost, which I have got. 4 outposts limit. I've got 6 actually. Resources, survivors, plague hearts, and +2 max outposts, which is what I've got. Sorry, no, I'm actually reading that, which is basically telling me what I have got. I've got 4 armed guards at no cost, because it's container fort. I've got 4 outposts on the actual base itself, and I've got 2 extra outposts. Resources, survivors, plague hearts, it says, you know, so there's not really you can do anything on that, but you see the arrow points to this little open window passives. The castle doctrine is 4 armed guards at no cost. This is why this is the best base. Most people don't see it, why it's the best base. One of the biggest complaints about this, they call it container fort, is that people say, oh, when you come here there's no beds. So if you've got five small slots, which are referring to the that's a large outdoor slot and that's a large outdoor slot, but the 5 small slots are ones this size. One where the gym is, that's my infirmary. 2, number 3 is where the hydroponics is. Number 4 is my bedroom, extra bedroom I've got. And number 5 is where's number 5? Is underneath, it's the kitchen there. That's number 5. So they say, oh well, you're going to have to use up 5 of those to make, like, if you had 3 bedrooms, a 3-bed bedroom, which is what that one is up there. It starts off as 2 bed, but then you upgrade it once and it becomes 3 beds. You'd need, it says that you would need 3 of them just to replace, to have enough people, you know, enough places to sleep. The 9 people that you have in your group, or 8 people, you'd have a bed to spare, but that's not true, because this base comes with its own 8-bed barracks, but you can't see it. It's not physically displayed. Like, it does say we've got a workshop 3 automatically already inbuilt, and it's there, but you do have to fix it up. But it's got its own internal storage, which is there, but you do have to fix it up, and I've upgraded mine to food storage, so it gives me extra food and meds storage to the tune of 60 maximum. And then it also as most bases do, they have their own radio. Literally every base has its own radio built in, radio room. And then it has 3 car parking bays, which you probably saw outside. If you're watching this video as the first one, there are about 4 other videos I've made. They're about 1.5 hours long each time. And the reason for that is a day is about 1.5 hours long, but we're just getting into the night time here, I think. It looks like it's just getting darker. I don't know where I left off the last time I played. I did have a few issues because you can't always say exactly when you're going to stop your stream. The last minute I decided, just before, as it was nightfall, because I usually spend a little bit of time tinkering with things in the base.
Starting to look up a little.
On the night time, I'll tinker with stuff in the base on night time, like making sure everybody's setup is correct, and that they've got no problems. Like Nestor, this guy I'm playing as now, he's messy and everybody hates him, and but he is quite a good fighter and everything else. And Whitney, the other girl that I'm playing as there, she tells bad jokes and everybody hates her for it. One of the other jobs is just generally running around the base and making sure that everything's up and running. I remembered that I'd not put the seeds on that, and then went down and put the seeds on the other thing. I'm going to leave them both and put them on at the same time, because my general run around the base is to go, when I come back in from a day's outing, is to go straight into the kitchen, put a brew on, or come round here first to the radio, because I'm already upstairs, switch the radio on to an extra command. You know, usually I'd use the radio, but come in here, put the seeds in, run up the stairs here. This is just a standard routine. Switch the gym on. The gym doesn't stay on as long as everything else. It's like the shortest thing. That's my infirmary where I make meds, but there's nothing to physically switch on in there, I don't think. There isn't, you know. You've got this mod which is constant. Usually if you put a mod in here, it comes on over here. And I'll show that in a second in the workshop. So, after I've done the kitchen, no, the garden, the radio, the garden, the gym, I come up here and I do the hydroponics, which is, you know, again it's this putting the seeds in this case, and then I jump off here and I go straight down to I mean, you have no choice where this is built, this was already here, and then I switch on my CNC machine, which gives me it's a slow but more efficient way of scrapping materials at the storage. So at the moment I've got 236, it's that screw symbol up in the top right hand corner on the second line. It shows me I've got 23 food, 25 meds, packs, resources, 24 ammo, 9 materials, 28 fuel. On the next line it shows I've got 9 people in my camp, I've got screws 236, and I've got another 90, because if you look in the centre of the screen here it says I've got 8 beds, weapon salvage available, weapon repair available, and materials per day. And then the next stat on in the top right hand corner is my user rating, as it were, my reputation, 3711. And you spend those reputation points once to buy things. Like when I bought this base it was 3,500. Then you jump down here and then I either put, if I haven't already done it when I walk in, I put a brew on, which is usually that one. It uses 1 materials and 3 food. The cost is 3 food. So it basically is to do with the mod that I've got installed, which is the cooking pot there, and it puts this shadow on at the end. And then once that's been filled up, that line there, it switches this on, and I can put the cooking pot on throughout the day. And it raises the morale, and that's why at the top it says home status is cheerful. Now, one of the things I do when I'm checking out the guys is I make sure that they've all got weapons, that they've all got these bags of snacks on them, which the blue line on my left bottom near my minimap, that gives me, just go and sort these. Well, there's plenty of them guys there, they can do that. It gives me the stamina recharge when I use what's in the pocket down here. The cup of coffee staves off my sleep if I'm tired, and then sort of like helps me refill my stamina bar. The firecrackers, they're important to have with you, the most important thing you can have, because if you're out of stamina and you've broken your melee tool and you've got no bullets left in your gun, you can throw those and they will distract the zombies long enough for you to run away. And you can actually creep about anywhere on the map, even through zombie infested areas, really, as long as you don't go actually in the middle of their zombie horde, because they will attack you. As long as you sneak around real quietly. And then this obviously is your meds. So I often make sure I've got full meds. I do need to make some meds, so I need to find, without clicking on Jody, because as you'll see at the top of this line as well, this guy's heavily encumbered. He's travelling very heavy, but this is because he's my main...
Anybody want to swing by and help me out here?
He's my main juggernaut buster. And the juggernaut let me just go to put
All
that
this
gun on.
weight's gonna slow me down.
This is the gun that he always complains that I would put on, and you can see I've got only 5 bullets left, So the first job is, and I remember right now, I've just remembered that I did put the 50 cal in the. This is the garage actually, you know, which I'm going to take down soon. So I'll have to do this job of putting the 50 cal mod on and switching it over from 50 cal. I've got 24 bullets from 50 cal to 7.62. The most widely used bullets. Now when I create this, it creates 10 50.50 AP rounds. That's armor piercing rounds. So I can craft 50 cal ammunition. It obviously improves my munitions skill. So he usually does it, but I'll do. That's 10. Hang about, not sorry, it isn't 10. That's, yeah, that's 20. And one more. That should be 30. And then you'll see that I'd try not to let it get down below a certain level. Now you'll see in the bottom right hand corner that I've got 5 bullets in the gun because it's only a 5-shot rifle, and I've got 30 in the clip. It is just a single shot, so you can't change your fire rate, but he's got other guns on him, and you know, I mean, I could share these guns out with other people, but they do jam from time to time. What I'm going to start doing is giving out these rifles to other people. Then if they break, as long as they've got their other rifle with them, they can carry the same ammo, you see, 7.62, and it not be wasted. But I'm going to leave this guy with the major gun. The major gun being...
All this weight's going to slow me down.
He always says that, doesn't he? Yeah. So it's got 50 bullets in it. But the difference is it's got burst fire, as you can see on my Y button there, and single mode. If I could go and find some zombies to play with, because I don't want to waste ammo. And what ammo have I got? Actually, I've got 87, so I've got about 100 rounds.
Okay.
But that's only one
work to
reload
do.
for him with this gun. But a single shot would go like so, of course, just like the other gun. You know, but it's a 7.62 round. But if I was to put burst fire on, that is like devastating. You wouldn't even want to. Whilst I'm out here, I don't like to waste my time. So I'm out here. I need materials.
Better put a call out. We need more leads for our scouts.
There is a feral. Now ferals are very dangerous if you know what
people on it.
the ferals are like. We will sort the feral out with this gun. Oh, there's a big one as well. Well, that's my burst fire mode on that gun.
All this weight's gonna slow me down.
He's getting... Missed him. I mustn't miss, because if I miss this time, I've got to reload. He'll go down on one knee now, and it'll give me a chance to reload the gun.
You could have killed me.
She's going to do it. And she's going to kill me. So, I mean, I only used, apart from the fact that I lost one. So these guys up on there, they should have sorted that, of course. And I wasted a load of bullets there with my burst fire mode on. So, but you see how handy this guy is. He's like incredibly, you know. And now if I could get some more 50 cal weapons, they could all carry one. But I've only got the one. And the other thing about this guy is that he is super tough. Everything is on him. He's got metalwork. He's going to be the guy who does the forge. I do not want this guy to die, but he is an arsehole because he's totally, you know. There's 3 possible locations there. We'll go in the van. We've got a new van, this Pilato CR that has been now called a smash wagon. That was there getting in the back. Just going to go and pick up this one thing. Yeah, so he can now use the forge, and I want the forge. just smashed a zombie horde to bits without even realising it. I don't understand how a zombie can pull a door off an armoured vehicle, which is ridiculous. So, you know, they haven't got everything right. There's no way a zombie, don't care how strong he is, can pull an armoured door off. Just make sure I've got my correct rifle on single shot, because I'm going to waste tons and tons
Yeah,
of ammo.
this is the right place for another outpost.
Yeah, no.
Someone
It's
already
not,
got this
because
one.
when I first started playing this game, I didn't realise. I should have let her do that. Just wasting rounds, aren't we? I did not realise that the game was going to give me misleading and false information. And it said, "Oh, this is an ideal place for a." This is an ideal place for an outpost. Well, it wasn't,
got a
of course,
hitchhiker.
and I wasted my time, wasting my points and things like that. So what I try and do is, because ammo is so expensive, is not try and use the ammo. The ammo is the last resort. That's my philosophy, and how I've managed to survive so long as I have.
No dead heads
Otherwise,
left around here.
lots of people, they always complain there's not enough resources and they can't find stuff. Well, look, I'm finding stuff. All you have to do is put a call out on the radio and it spawns
Work's done here.
the
Coming home
item you
now.
want. You could either do one at a time. I usually do them all together. I'm going to keep it on my person because we're probably going to end up going back. It's a long way to get to it though. We could do with food.
Get on the horn and ask if anyone knows a good place to scavenge.
While we're out at night, you know, we could. I don't generally like to go out on the night time. Ammo would be the next, or the most important thing. Food and
Get on the
ammo.
horn and ask if anyone knows a good place to scavenge.
And currently, they're all coming up around here.
We
That's
will
not
handle
always
the
gonna-
situation for you.
That's not always going to be the case. So this is literally the network that we're talking to. Meds. Commerce Square is around the corner from me. There's Commerce Square.
Better put a call out. We need more leads for our scouts.
Network here. I'll get someone on that. No problem.
She can't get out because he's locking the doorway. She'll be alright. Oh, she cut me out. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes it can get out of hand, accidentally. Let me.
This one's cleared out. Better keep moving.
I might appear to go too quick for you. You might say, why don't I go in the building and search? I can see from the minimap that there's no item in there. All you have to do is step in the door, and if the item is still in there, it turns it on, and it stays with the black diamond. You'll see if you're watching. If you've not seen this game before, if you have, this is going to be pretty mundane for you. But you know, I'm in the wrong place altogether. Why have I stopped there? I do need to spin the car around and put my lights down here because there's often a bloater laid down. Yeah, we can go either side from there. She can deal with that. I mean, she can deal with the horde. There's nothing there. I'll help her
So
if
much
she
for this
needs
place.
it. All of my women in my group are excellent fighters, as is this guy.
Seems like there's not much left.
It very rarely fails. Commerce Square. And there and there. So we're just gonna go I've already bust a light, but I did that hitting a wall earlier, I think, in my last gaming session. She can sort it out. Leave it to you, darling.
Yeah, that's
It's not there. They're usually in the same place in most. She's never finished that zombie off.
time to head home and
I
grab a
think
drink.
some of the things are really funny. You know, like they say. One of the girls, when she makes a loud noise, she says, "Oh look, here comes my fan club," because you know zombies are related. The thing about not making noise, I've analysed it basically in the game, and it's not that the zombies hear you, of course, because there are no real zombies, they're not listening to you.
Nada.
What it
Better
does
keep
is,
living.
if you make a noise, it spawns more zombies. So the actual definition of you creeping around means you don't spawn zombies. If you want to spawn zombies, more to fight, have more to do, then knock yourself out, make a load of noise. Which is why I'm not often bothered about doing things like this. Watch me do this. There's no one around, there's no action, it's pretty boring. So instead of going quietly in the door, I'll like this. I see some people that are playing it and going, "Oh, I've got to creep up real quiet and go in like this." Open the door. And what I do is I tend to go smash through the window. Rather than searching slowly, of course, I just go like that.
And I'm done. See you
And
soon.
then make around getting out. And then I've got somebody to play with. Thank you. Because it's not fun
Hey, we
playing
got
on your
company.
own. Of course, there is the big one you could. The more noise you make, the more zombies you get, of course. So if you want to create a big horde, knock yourself out. And the feral. This is how you get points in the game, of course. You know, people say, "Well, how have you accrued so many points?" Each time I go out, I make a bit of a route because I want to get some income. Yeah, and that's sorted them out. There was somebody else up here wanted slamming. Oh, there he is. And I've got basically everything on the radio. Got a drone strike there as well. Can you get him off my van, please? Come on. Drone room, medical advice, supply drops, find resources. So, look,
Better put a
fuel
call
is
out.
the
We
only
need more
one I've
leads
got.
for our scouts.
I've got people working on your request right now.
That's basically in the same place I've just been.
I think
Like
they
that.
heard that.
Hope they did.
Heading back now.
The Zeds are trying to surround us.
No, they're not. They just come to play and say hello.
Gotta stop.
So he's out of stamina, so we'll just give him a bit more stamina, right? Right, she's fine as far as I know. Yep. So now I've got one of every thing, you know. And the fuel collection. Just for, like, I'm just showing obviously the people that don't know. Find resources. I've got 53 minutes before materials, 53 seconds or 30 seconds left before materials come back on. So if you pace yourself and you do one, you wait a few minutes, you put it on when you're leaving the base, and then when you just before you go in to get the stuff, you put another one on. I'll have to keep that on my person because there's not enough room in this vehicle. I don't usually use this vehicle, it's brand new. It's a new mod for me. I mean, when I say mod, I don't mean like in a standard type of game where you can install mods in games that are made by third-party gaming community members, which would be great in this game, because that would really open the game up. But no, I mean mods as in...
Hey neighbor, we found a location for our clinic, but the zombie situation is out of control.
We'll come
Can
and
you help
sort
us out?
it. Yep. So the doctors, basically, will be the fourth time I've tried to get the doctors. They do give you the medic support thing, but you know, you actually have to be able to...
Unless we want even more zombies around here, maybe we should quiet down a bit.
Yeah, shut up. You have to be able to look after these people, give them support, take the meds when they want, and they keep spitting the dummy out. You're right in the middle of something, you're in the middle of clearing an infestation, and you've got like 3 places to do, and you're all geared up for it. And then they say, we want meds now, we need food now. And you've got like, they don't even give you a timer, but by the time you finish doing what you was doing, and you come home and then you get some new people on it to go out again, you end up, they spit the dummy out, and they oh, well, you're not going to help us, we're leaving. So they've just said they've asked us for our help cleaning out. They found a location for them, medical centre.
A helping hand. Instead, we'll just be moving on.
Just like that guy there. I haven't even had a chance to get to him yet because he only asked me last night, I think. Anyway, so open supply. Last night in the game, I'm always talking in game time, GT, rather than real time, RT. So one of the things that you've got to do when you come straight back in is to make sure that your guns are loaded, and that you've got enough bullets with you for the next mission, and that you haven't used up too many of your resources. So he needs pills, because he did use his pills up a little bit. And alright, he's injured, he's got the red line down, but I don't have to waste my pills on this. That's another thing I see people doing. So you can see in the bottom of this list here that I've now got 6 from 4 pills, but I aren't gonna medic him up, because the fact that he remains in the base, because I'm going to leave him behind, will mean that he will heal because he'll be rested. And in the medic bay, I've got this on, which it heals everyone in the base. Oh, that's the pill press. Sorry, it's not the pill press we wanted in there. It's the cast thing. There's lots of things that help. You know, like this one gives 50% infection recovery with electrical power. But this one here is resting removes injuries. When installed in an infirmary, this kit allows minor passive recovery from injuries for inactive characters only. So if I just stayed in this base and playing as him, he would not get better at all. But since I am going to change over to, say, somebody like Jem.
Always glad to see you.
It's time for my break. You're on the clock now, amigo.
I'm just checking her. She hasn't got no... Well, she's got pills. She's got a food pack. She's got a coffee. I usually like to keep a pack of coffees in the car. And she's got, most importantly, the weapon is not damaged. Her gun is not loaded though.
Well, I did promise myself I'd take care of that.
She's got a slow loading rifle, and I really wanted her to have a more instant rifle. She also hasn't got zoom on her rifle, so Delphina's going to be the main one, you know. So if I just switch to
Of course I'll go with you.
This girl, Delphina, she's got a rifle that's a zoom. Now, My big fella there, what's his face? Nesta. He has actually got 3 guns, which I could use one that's my main set. In this game, the thing that's a problem for me is that I can't sort through this locker too easily, and I think you should have separate lockers. Like if I want to, I should be able to put everything in the same locker like that, or I should be able to build my own lockers, especially if you get yourself a container or something like that, as a part of your base expansion or in one of your rooms, and you should be able to put lockers in which look rather like the size of one of these fridge freezers. And you should be able to put it just a locker. Obviously, it's not fridge freezer; it's a locker, gun locker, and you should be able to put in it your shotguns or all of your 5.526 ammo, or all of your. It just don't have an ammo locker where it's only got like 5 or 6 slots. How many different types of ammo you've got? Or keep the ammo with the shotguns in the shotgun locker. And the management of that would be physically you have to go and make it. It goes into your own backpack. And then you literally have to take it to the locker and put it away. And that's what would really happen in real life. Whereas this, when you fill up your ammo, of course. What's she got? She's got loads of ammo on her. You see, she's got 3 pocket spaces left. We've got 21 ammo, so there's no reason why we can't go and use the workshop. Oh, not the workshop. It's only because I don't want to pull the CNC machine out, and I've just wasted my time while I was there. I could have switched the CNC machine on, because it only lasts for a short period of time, as does the gym. So if I'd have done that when I walked in the door, but because I'm talking to the potential audience, or doing the commentary, I forget to do these things. When I'm playing on my own, I remember. I walk in and my mind's all straight on what I want to do. But you'll often find that I'll tell you what I'm going to do, then I don't do it. That's because my brain's doing 200 miles an hour. So in here, there is heavy-duty rounds for what's his face, Nesta. So I can create some. That's 5, 10. No, sorry, 10, 20. If I look in my backpack now, you'll see that I've got 20 rounds at the bottom there. And if I go straight back up and I do another 10, because it produces 10 50 cal rounds, but they are expensive rounds, as you can see. It costs 3 ammo each time you do it. So I've got him another clip, basically. Well, his clips are only 5 long, so then you'd have to go over, just before I leave this place, I'll take that mod out and I will install the 7.62. If you notice, the mods that are not of the guns, I can still install them, but if that isn't the gun that I've got, it looks a little bit what it used to do. It used to look a bit different.
Forget the old rules. You get bit, an apple won't do shit. You need a doctor.
Yeah.
And your base needs a good clean infirmary. Make that priority 1, or you won't last.
Yeah, that's true. The 2 major things you need, you can hear that like sawing sound or drilling sound. That's the CNC machine, which creates noise, which raises the threat. So in the locker, I'm going to put these bullets. I haven't made any 7.62s because I'm still waiting for the mod to load into the. This is the actual car mechanic shop. So if you look, it's still filling up. This box in the right hand corner with the picture of the car in it. It's just up to where the water level point is. You need a water supply and electricity, which I have got. For the CNC machine to run, for the bullet press to run properly. Right, we're going to go and help this medical team. I forgot to just check my fuel. And my fuel is running low. I've got 2 cans of fuel with me. I don't mind wasting a little bit of fuel. So like here, I'm going to go down and grab a full can and just top up my van. I could top it up now, or I could wait till it starts flashing, because otherwise I'll waste fuel that's in there. So wait for her. The doctors are up on this road somewhere. Claim the clinic from. That's my guards on the outpost. You see it's flashing red. I'll leave it to go a little bit more. Because another thing about the mod is it seems to let you refuel the vehicle more.
I don't want to get caught by that feral.
Nope, but we'll run it over. We'll use our fuel up doing that. We want the
I
points.
shouldn't enjoy that so much.
It is great, isn't it? I enjoy that as well. So, since we've started reversing and going forwards just about here, we'll sit still. I'll jump out and I'll put the fuel in. I'm glad to put the fuel point on the same side as the drivers. And that's why you need somebody with you. It's a good fighter because they will take care of you. I do like to go in the other side so that I've got both those that can help. If I want to crack something like this, you know, because at the moment I'm wasting time opening my door because she'll open their door automatically. So it's a good idea to make sure if you're going to get people to get in your van, take them round the other side of the van. Wait till they come round to you. We'll just finish this guy off. Else he'll only end up clinging onto the side of the van and pulling the door off. She'll go in that side. Hopefully in front. Then she'll open that door for us. Well, she should have done. There she goes.
Looks like we have a horde gathering.
And I can open that door. So those are just some things about this game. It is, you know, quite a good graphics on it. I like the graphics. It's not GTA 5 style graphics, but the reason for that is it's all to do with the ambience and the look of the game, the actual feel, the atmosphere that they wanted to create. So it's just right for State of Decay because that's what we all want. It's not a bad place for a doctor's surgery. That's what they wanted. Oh, maybe this isn't the doctor's surgery, this is the house where they were.
Hi there. Please do come in.
And they want me to take them. They're going to show me where the place is they want. I'm here to help, woman. Where are you? Stand still, please.
Hey, stranger.
I don't think this is the right one. Haha. Go out there. Sort out. Right, what did you want?
Hey, stranger.
Surgery. It is the doctor's.
Let's trade.
Sure.
No, I don't make them very often, so I'll have those, and I don't make them very often, so I'll have those. It just shows willing, and I haven't got any bandages with me, so you know, I've got plenty of money, so it doesn't really matter. I'll
I can't carry anymore.
whatever it is. Sometimes you can do this as well.
What do you have
trading.
to trade?
You can just use the items straight out of their backpack. No, not doing it. So who am I supposed to be talking to here then? Practitioners. Oh, they want me to clear that site for them. So, that's a little bit out of the way. Mind you, it'll serve as a base for us as well. They'll become a friendly, allied enclave, and that will mean that we can access our supply locker in their base. And you notice that if you're fighting 2 or more zombies, try and share out your hits, because it's not fair to give it all to one. You know, they all want a piece of you. No, but if you share it out, basically, you can.
I see a screamer.
You can basically keep them all off your back. If you just stand there fighting one, the other one will jump on your neck and bite you. Standing in it, you know. It's great zombie behaviour. I mean, I like it, and I like the ferals and the change up between the. That's an excellent place to have your. What does it mean? You have 10 seconds to turn back.
Screamer spotted. Better take it out quickly. Need to finish it.
Oh, you almost got me.
Fire in the hole!
Not bad at all.
Here. Let's see what's going on. So the zombies all sort of like. Outside the door.
We'll talk later.
Get out.
This job is complete.
You're doing great out there. Seriously, you're the best.
Nothing to it, woman. Excellent medical set there. Some of the zombies, their paths they take, like say she was just running into the corner like an idiot. That might be correct in a sense, because you'd think, well, what would they know about it, the zombies? They won't know that they're walking up against a fence or a door, or they've got the clothing snagged on something. You see that all the time in films like Walking Dead. You know. They're snagged on a fence, and they don't know it, of course. They can't free themselves. Whereas, you know, even a 5-year-old would be able to get the clothes off the fence. They don't realise they're being held back. You see, my other base was just up here anyway. So, we'll just go and take another look up there to make sure. See if any other cars have reappeared yet, because it could have been something to do with the game having too many cars up here. So I moved from Maximilian from there. It's like a Mustang, muscle car. I've got these. They call that the Claw. The one there, the Rams v Tiger Claw. Tiger Claw livery on the vehicle, but you can get them drop shipped to you. So I bought every one of them cars except for this yellow one here. This yellow one here is basically just a normal yellow van. Come on, get yourself stuck in there. She's not coming out, is she? Come on, you take on. What are you doing? Come on, see if you can grab him. Come on, sort him up then. She's not finished them off. There you are, lovely. She's taking
I don't think so.
Yeah. The other thing I could do while I'm up this way is go back in through town and get rid of some of these infestations. Which is of course...
We'd love a hand over here if you're willing to pitch in.
Gotta watch out not ending in these ditches and things. Yeah, one of my muscle cars has gone missing. And, you know, I was thinking it might be somewhere else in the game, it might have moved it. So there's my other base, like I said, I've just been up there once. Yeah, she must have heard us driving by, like. We'll just sort out these guys here. Then we don't have them to fight. Because you can quite easily get overrun. I'm not saying the game is easy. It is easy to fight most of the monsters once you know how. That's why maybe, you know, people say you should be more worried about it, but... I'm gonna play with this girl for a little while. Yeah, change to that character because yeah, she's looked after herself pretty well, hasn't she? This could be a situation where she's going to shoot me. She might say something like, last we meet, you know, I told you I'd kill you next time I see you.
You been well?
Separated from a group. Can you help me meet up at the old red house? Wherever that is.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sure. We can do a quick search of this place to make sure that it's now free of Zeds. Where's that? It's out on the porch, I think. Or in the cupboard in the living room, what is it? Bedroom? Yep. You should be able to do that thing that they do in Walking Dead as well, like chop their arms off, like she did, but you've got to be quite skilled at doing it. Because if you don't chop their arms off properly, they could still bite you. I don't understand how these guys can still bite you if they're got a helmet on.
I think that's it.
Not him. I thought he was. I thought he had a helmet on. Where's she going? I didn't know that was the place. This still could be a setup. I've had this before.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
What exactly just happened there? I'm so sorry.
That usually means that the people that she come to join up with are dead. Or they've left her. We'll talk to her and find out what's going on. I like this. You know, where the light's shining through the... You know, if I was buying this house in real life, I would love that feature. Where the sunlight just casts in like that. Especially in the morning. Because I would set my chair up so I could see it shining on the floor. Anyway, keep that chin up. They could come back. Trade with the Enclave first.
Would you like to trade?
That's my tip.
Of course.
Because usually once you've said, oh, you know, I'll have that off you and I'll have the coffee. Saves me making it.
See you.
Yeah, and you should do that. But I'm not paying for the stuff because basically
There's someone we should go talk to.
there was no one else in there. I think she just said that they'd actually cleared off, didn't she? That wasn't their friend. Unless she's got some deadheads friends. Nope, no one. Where else was they? A tip for you, don't get in the vehicle because the engine noise runs and attracts the zombies. If you're on your own, you want safety, try and climb up on the vehicle. Usually the best side to climb up on is the side which hasn't got the petrol, the gas can, because you know, you keep trying to trigger that or jump in the back, whatever. Don't really want to go and do that. So I'm going to go and do that one instead. So I know where I'm going. I'm going to do a cross country as well. Training regime has ended. You've got to be careful, don't just barrel roll down here because you can end up stuck on the railing at the other side, you know. You often meet one of your trading enclaves, well, trading enclave or traders at that post. That's a military roadblock we've just gone past. Sorry if you already know about all this in the game, you know, I'm just explaining it for people who don't know. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Sort of, yes. I'm heading back into town. So is that... No, it's just a normal guy. I was looking for a guy with a helmet on. One of the armoured response military guys. The see if he'll still bite me after I've chopped his arms off. If I can, very carefully just chop his arms off. Which it is possible to do that. I've done it before, but I wanted to show it on the stream, just for a laugh. Some of the funniest things that you've missed in the past, though, are where some of the zombies end up with a cone on their head. I've had it twice now in this particular game alone. In this group, should I say, this survival group. And obviously the zombies are laid on the ground. If they lay near a traffic cone, they get up and they've got the traffic cone on the red like dunce. Because the car's armoured, it's got quite a lot more strength. So we're going to go up and do that one first on the corner. And the best way to do it, clear most of the zombies out the street. I can do this one okay without much ado. We'll is that the right house? It is. It looks as though it's free of Zeds though.
I don't like to look at this place.
Agreed. I don't like it here either. There's always a few more around.
Make a bit of noise, like, you know, you can... Ooh. Must have missed that the first time I've been in here.
There's not really anything else to find here.
Trying to make some noise by jumping through the window. I don't think you jumped through that one. Mind, that one was the same, isn't it? Yep. I've only got one crackerjack left, I think. I've got 5 there actually. So we'll go and do that one next, I think. There's often a... I should have brought the big guy with me. Get rid of the ones in the street, maybe. The problem with having someone with you is that they go running off trying to be a hero and they get themselves in trouble.
That's a screamer. Better keep my distance.
And she'll run off and try and shoot that. I haven't got zoom on, you see.
What's on your mind?
I've got your back.
The screamers first, or not, as you want. Sometimes you want these things. See if you can get some...
Whenever I get scared, I just imagine I'm a mama bear protecting her cubs.
If you want to get more headshots... Didn't get that guy. Hey, hey.
I should
Two together?
reload.
Oh, missed. Trying to get 2 together. There you are. 2 together. 2 for the price of 1.
You almost got me!
You fill him out with your rifle, of course. That could have been worse, you know,
Coast is
like...
clear.
There's a big un. Juggernaut. Now I could take him out with this rifle, but I've only got 104 rounds, and he'll use about 40 of my rounds up trying to get to it, and he will just, all I'll do is just pee him off. Plus, she might go down there and start on him. Coming up. Should we try it? See what happens. Two, 3, 4, 5. Should be able to tell her now to do headshots. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reload. 1, 11, 12, 13.
We need to handle these
14.
infestations real soon or we're screwed.
15, 16, 17. I don't know if I'm hitting him there though. 18. This is a more powerful rifle though. 19.
Are you making
20.
any progress on that little task?
21. 22. 23. Took 23 bullets. That's not too bad actually. And for the most part, the next place is there.
Can anyone hear me? I could really use some help out here.
See, like in like a type of Rainbow Six type of scenario, should be able to send my partner to sneak over there, knowing that she's going to be safe because she's got good survival skills and good sword fencing, good defensive fighting skills, and good at sneaking, and then send her over there to place a radio, you know, to start the music, to start the party off, and then basically, as she starts the party off, I'll shoot them as they come out the door. Just wait for her to come down. Or she'll jump off the top of the building and just walk forwards and follow me and then jump off. Sometimes they do that. That was the problem in that last base I've just been showing you. Where I was in my second base, they call it lock and clock self-storage. And it's got a watchtower. The watchtower
Got a feral here.
had a feral. There's a guy I can play with. I want to try and take his arms off. Oh, I hate him too much. I got my vehicle stuck on this pile of cars. I was actually ramping it round this corner. And the next thing I know, I accidentally run up the thing and got my car stuck. So we've got two houses full of zombies here. So one of the best ways to do this scenario is if I had my radio, which I might just go and get a couple of radios. That'll mean that those I've just been killing will spawn again. The people back in the street. Make sure my rifle's loaded. This is my outpost. So if I go and get a radio, I used to strategically make sure you place your outposts correctly. So you got access to these. Where's the boombox? Oh, might as well make sure I've got enough of those.
I can't carry any more.
Enough of those. We will have a tap on the coffee.
Use that up.
Right, well we'll get some more then. That's why I did it whilst I was here. We'll take two of those coffees. Well, we only really need one. I'll take two. I can always put it back in there.
I'm listening.
I say most of my coffee comes from the survivors that I meet. You know, there's nothing else really to trade with them because they're all basically... She's got enough fireworks. She hasn't got any of these. If I was to be playing with her and suddenly find an opportunity to use the... to use the actual firebomb or the crackers, and I haven't got any, then That's really bad, isn't it? Just looking for my bullets. There they are. She hasn't got any loaded in a gun. She's a slow loader, this one. I have to get a different gun. That's why you want to try and visit the travelling enclaves, because if you do, the traders, you can pick up things like guns that are quite useful. Okay, that'll do her. She's the one with the... She hasn't got the zoom on hers. So, the non-zoomable rifles, I've been putting them back in the locker. I've got loads of non-zoomable rifles, especially these bolt-action 7.62 hunting rifles, without zoom on them. Got to load my gun up. Oh, I have loaded my gun up. She's got 90 shots. She's all geared. And she's the one with the radio. So we're going to get a little party going. I'm just taking it out because I don't want to walk over here. Oh, they're still dead. If you go far enough out the area, they'll still remain there.
She's done for.
On the blades broken. So that, you know, was a classic thing I forget. So I'm going to have to go back and get myself a decent blade again now. Because I don't want to be caught in the middle of a fight. Calling out, I'm going to call out 2 zombie hordes at once. And stand, you know, with air defending me. I'm going to try and stand on the van. And I don't want to get it wrong. And I don't want to have to...
Honestly, I'm kind of amazed by how much we've already accomplished.
To risk not having my weapons correct. This is why the bolt action rifles are the best ones to have, although they're slow to reload, because they never break on you. You should always carry a bolt action rifle, full stop, and some bullets for it. Now this weapon she's using is damaged by 6. I'm not particularly worried about that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this weapon on, another brand new undamaged weapon on. So I've got 2 weapons with me. That means I've got a spare for the both of us. Should I need it? She hasn't got the best weapon.
I've got your back.
But see, if I left it in the, if I'd left the zoom rifle, one of the 20 fast repeater rifles, in the there's one more thing I haven't done. Again, back in here, get some more. Got a space, ain't got any space.
Yes.
Lead the way.
She's got 1 space. Fuel for the vehicle. Because if it all goes wrong, you need to be able to get away real quick, and the last thing you want to be doing is running out of fuel with a horde chasing you, or worse still, a feral, or even maybe a juggernaut. You wouldn't just have fuel just as he's catching up with your vehicle. That's happened to me. I don't mind wasting a bit of fuel there, because I want to get on with this, and I don't want to you know, have that. She ain't got the zoom rifle. I keep forgetting it. She's the one that really... This one's the newbie. She should have the zoom rifle. But never mind. And you can see in the windows there, you can actually see. I'm hoping that she's defending our back end. In line, please. They've all lined up for me, see? That's quite good.
I find freak zombies fascinating.
Good eye.
So currently,
Screamer spotted. Better take it out quickly.
and that's about having that skill that she's got to
Time
spot.
to reload.
Airgun has also reloads in one click. Oops, missed. Try to get them to line up. Reload the gun. So, just pop down a musical interlude. Where's my gal gone? That's it, that's all she's got. She ain't gone over there fighting on her own, is she?
Yes, that's a screamer, all right. Yes, that's a screamer, all right. That's a screamer. Better keep my distance.
Welcome to the party!
Hey neighbors, the clinic is coming together, but we need a generator to get things going. Let us know if you can help.
Where's my backup though? Thanks for leaving me out here all on my own. This is where I found a dead body somewhere. She's gone running in there and got herself tore to pieces, maybe.
We're good. No more Zeds in sight.
So, you know, that was the way to do it. However, I've got this issue of
Would it
my...
have killed you to be more friendly? Whatever. We're out of here.
My woman keeps running off. My whoever I've got with us keeps running off for no reason. And basically, it started happening once I left my lock and cock base. What's that? What's she doing? That is her over there. Got a horde behind me now. She's running away for some reason. When I talk to her,
So nice
she's
to
still
see
not.
you.
She's still.
Alright, you're up.
Still my friend. She's still allied to me. She's just running off, like she can't find my bones anymore.
I'm exhausted. I need to
We
rest.
didn't go anywhere. We just stood.
Morale is important. I've seen petty disagreements bring down an entire community. Remember, we survive together
Yes.
or not at all.
I should reload.
Oops.
Are there any helpful people in the area? I could use an assist.
What's on your mind?
Of course I'll go with you.
You should have stayed behind me then.
Over here.
We should make this into an outpost.
No, we shouldn't. And I listened to that, like I said, when I first started. But they say that about every building they come into. I didn't know that.
I hope nothing heard that.
I was sort of like in my base, newbie, worried about getting killed. So he said, who over here? Where is he? There he is.
Warning. Bad news.
Screamer.
So there you are. What took you so long?
I see someone nearby. Might want to steer clear.
Yes, that's a screamer, all right.
That's great.
If only we could study that screamer without drawing more zombies.
This is a good location to shoot from because the zombies might actually just go around.
Use that up.
That way for once, and then you can shoot them through the fence.
I should reload. Defeating that juggernaut won't be easy.
Shooting your friends, I know, but they're not invited. They're not invited to the party. I think he can get through this gate, to be honest with you.
Hey, same side.
Shut up.
Everybody be real careful around that juggernaut, okay?
Time to reload.
Run!
I should reload.
That's it. What else can I do? So she did it for me. Come on then, let's go. Infestation's cleared.
Careful.
Just have a look in here just to make sure there's nothing.
This place doesn't look so bad.
Go and live in it then. And discover that's not the place to be. There's always zombies in there. And where does he want me to take him to?
What's up?
Oh, shut up. Let me... Oh, trade.
You want something?
He's not got any traits I particularly want.
What do you have to trade?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And he wants me to take him back there. Which we can do. He didn't really help us do much. But then again, there's no more infestations to sort. I suppose I could.
Who wants to radio around and see where we can get supplies?
We've got people on it.
We need more supplies. Would someone get on the radio and do some recon?
We will handle the situation for you.
We'll just do the rest of those.
We need more supplies. Would someone get on the radio and do some recon?
I'll find someone in the network to handle that.
And let's have a look, see what we've got. We'll go all over the place though from here, rather than the last time.
Let's see if anyone out there has pointers about where we can pick up supplies.
Network here. I'll get someone on there, no problem.
Let's see if anyone out there has pointers about where we can pick up supplies.
Supply. We're all down there. That's okay. We'll take
I've
you up
got
there.
people working on your request right now.
I'd have to go back. Park.
Nothing good here.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This isn't going so good.
Lots of them headed this way. These are on the way.
Fire in the hole!
I'm just trying to get in. Don't sort the screamer out. It shocks you. We've got it covered.
Great hit!
Listen to him cry.
Sometimes it's just too much to bear.
It's not fair. I get that.
And then you say to him, do you want to trade?
Let me see what you got.
Sounds like a plan.
And he just seemed to have forgotten all about his friends being dead. It sounds like a plan.
Let's not get too close to that bloater.
Oh, my family's just being killed. You want to trade? Yeah, I fancy coffee. Bum 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 bum. So I saw somebody with the backpack when he was outside the window. Yeah. I can't pick him up, but she can, I think. Have I got one more? I'll try and use it back off.
No can do.
Can do. What I'll do is I'll put the coffee down and put that down. Best thing to do is to pick up that. Oh, another one there. And then,
what do you have to trade?
No,
I'm
that
gonna
sounds
sell
about
him.
right.
He's gonna die now.
Careful now. Take it slow and quiet. What the hell? Well, that was my last shot.
Alright, so fresh zombie mate. So, I didn't get a chance to trade his last two items.
I don't have room for that.
Well, we'll have to put it in the backpack, in the van. We'll use one of those, and then we'll put one in the van.
Growing up in America, I always thought we'd be taken care of. Now it's up to us.
Another one. Must have been four of them. Oh, that's my coffee. I put that down for air, actually, just in case she hadn't got one. It's getting dark as well, so we're coming to the end of this stream. Putting those things now. The van's full, basically. I'm just ripping their corpses for all the stuff I can get.
And now they know we're here.
Yep, firing off. It hasn't got. That's another bolt action, but it hasn't got a thing. I'll leave the rucksacks behind.
Down you go.
Naked fat boy. Right, let's change to...
I'm listening.
I'm right behind you.
Yep, sure you are. She's only got one position. She needs a coffee. There is a coffee out front, but I'll need the space, the one space she's got, in order to pick it up. And then we can drink it. Oh, so we've still got the one space. And now there's nothing there. Nothing there. So that's it, now we've got everything. Nothing left behind. Good. But the other thing I want to do, since she's got some bullets on her, to drop them bullets.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right behind you.
I don't have room for that.
Don't you? Okay then. I want you to drop that. I also want to take the gun off, yeah? No, Delfino actually. Gem. No, that's it. It's like the right way around.
Hey! Careful!
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I'm right behind you.
Thank you. Right, just in case we stopped on the road.
Of course I'll go with you.
See, she's got a much higher health bar, and the reason for that is because she's got aerobic skill. She hasn't done much with the medicine. Now, when I get back, she's got to start making some pills. So, but we've got to go back to base first and dump all this stuff off. We can go to the... We're going past the...
Knock that creep off!
Things keep going this well, we got a bright future ahead of us.
It's a shame that guy died after all that. Any sort of helped kill the big one as well. I'm just thinking about having to quickly run in and get them supplies I've ordered, because I spent like 6 times 35 rep points on getting all that gear. And
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. That. And that. And I don't even need that. All of that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots, I think.
Okay, this stuff is heavy.
I don't know who she's playing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all that stuff's in the... So now the van's free. Okay. Now we have to quickly drive back to town. Quickest way is to turn right at the end of the road. I mean, at the end of this road. So it's quite a day's
Got a
work
ferry
really,
here.
which I hadn't actually planned on doing. Then right here, then we're going to take a shortcut down the lane. I was going to go and speak to the people at the church the next time I was down here. This road here.
Right, I should get on that.
Hey there. We've got an offer for you, if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, but not right now. Busy. And then from here, we turn right.
I almost forgot about that.
Opening the doors instantly is not just to make your vehicle wider, which is great, so you can get more of them, that's sweet. The idea behind opening the doors is that the doors can take more damage and they can actually be ripped off, and it doesn't affect the operation, handling or the damage to the actual vehicle, although
Alright,
it is
I need to do
potentially damaging the vehicle.
Right, I should get on that.
Go far. Leave that.
Yikes, too loud.
Language hasn't changed in the
Hey,
game again.
just coming home. See you soon.
So we're coming to the end of the stream. I'll just collect these up as soon as we get back to base. I'll end the stream there. So you want to just stay with me while I end this? I think the best thing to look at actually in this is parking
Maybe
your
I'll
van
get lucky
midway.
and find something here.
Heading home. See you in a bit.
That's what I really wanted. While she's going in the van, go to the next place.
I'll be back soon.
He's trying to get through the door. We took the quick exit. We took the fire exit.
I'm coming back now.
Yeah, having some fun and games. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6.
The only way we survive in
Oh,
this
no.
town is by ridding it of blood plague.
This is the thing. I wish there was a quicker way to get to that. I
Roger
keep
that.
going down to the
Red
playground and
Talon will
spending
handle your
350.
request.
They'll say they're all killed, but they don't give me the money back, do they? So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So there's one more thing missing. Right back there, that'll be the ammo, won't it? Fuel. I'm not going all the way over there for fuel. So I've lost 35. Only 35, I mean, you spend that, you know. Just like I bought the ticket boat went off. He's smoking. So first things first. Come on, help me. 2 of you out here. There's 4 of you out here. There's a guy running in. We've got nests up there and nobody's shooting.
Home at last.
Home at last.
I see you're still kicking.
Yep. I'm going to be kicking you in a minute. So, basically, I'm looking for a vehicle repair kit. Shut for
I hope nothing heard that.
So I slammed the door out into a fuse. So it's ready for the morning.
We have a favor to ask of you guys.
Who is it? Who's asking? Not the doctors again, is it? So I'm in for the night. Medicine woman. She's got to go and press some pills. Let's just have a look where that. Survivor activity. I've just been past there. Why couldn't you have shouted beforehand? Well, it's for a fiend. No. No.
Okay, could you guys help us out?
You're very kind.
Search for a possible generator. It isn't. They're there, are they? They want me to go all the way over there and get one right now. Fair enough. I've got one, but I want all the ones I've got I want to keep. So this is how I say sometimes your mission that you think is going to be, you know, finished and done, it's not. I'm going to go off road because I'm drinking a coffee. I maybe should have gone in that little thingy cab because it hasn't. I don't intend picking anyone up, and I haven't used it for anything. I'm already too far down the road now. I could go and have a look what they want later. I'll go and get the generator first. Thing is, if you get the portable generator up and you don't get the one that they've sent you for, then you give them the one you have, or one or two of them. If I've got several. If I gave them one of mine, I would not then be able to go pick the one that they have. The 2 jobs you can do over here is pick up that fuel first, and then pick up the Jenny. And then take it back to him, and on the way back, see what that other guy wants. That always does that. Changing times. Loading up the next bit of scenery there. We'll come back via this petrol station on the right, which is my outpost, and I'll put some more in it. Fuel first because it's been on the go the longest. Come on. Quit fighting.
You showed them.
Yeah, you didn't do nothing. You wasted space.
I don't think we'll find anything useful here.
How do you know that?
Looks like we're safe for now. Headed back now.
Is the fuel sorted? house. There's like a...
This should be the place.
So many characters around here though. Refuel from the back of the van. Oh no! Worst case scenario. So, I'm going to have to go and get another car. Because I'm trying to do things fast. Let me just go and get this, go and get the van. Oh, that's stick bullet. Thanks.
I need a break to get my strength back.
Whoa! Nearly fell off. Be in the garage, I think. But I'm playing during the day now and I can't actually see the screen of the TV. That's why I'm crashing a lot. There it is.
Excellent. I should get this home now.
Where's my van? There it is. Put it in the back. Damn heavy. Oh, I need to refuel up because we won't make it back to the garage now. Sorry if you can't see anything. I mean, that's basically the same view I've got. You know, for me it's worse. I can't even see the screen. So we want to get back out here. Down Untitled Road. I think it's... Yes. Down the right of the screen. The other body. That's one of them army guys. If we can chop his arms off.
Oh, no.
Don't want him to kill him.
I can't keep this up.
No, he can bite me. So I was trying to keep his helmet on. That was a waste of time. I was just trying to chop their arms off and leave his helmet on so that when he comes to bite me, of course. Now we've got to go all the way up there.
There's a feral running around.
Alright, I love that. Nice. 29 points. Well, have a good one. She lost her sword again. Hand's just gone yellow, that was what the sound was. Anyway, so took his way back up the standard route. Really. So, oops. Like I said, the things that you plan to do don't always.
That juggernaut's close.
Won't bother with another fuel. I'll just get on with it because I want to get back home to base. I've got plenty of fuel in the van, and I've got another spare fuel in the back, and I'm going past another one of my outposts. I could take the easy route, or I could take the smaller lane. The easy route is just to turn right up here at this next junction. And then left is the easy route because it's the big road. And you don't have to worry about... I could have maybe gone and seen them people there, but these doctors, I really want to get them to stay. I think it's part of the main mission. The infestation has been spotted and that's on the map. You should be able to put that sort of thing on the radio as well. You know, can you tell me where the infestations are, like where the plague hearts are? When I was first listening to descriptions of this game...
Hey, can anyone out there help me real quick?
Nope. And basically was talking about the plague hearts. So plague, as in P-L-A-G-U-E, plague, as in the disease, the plague, hearts. I know you understand that if you're already into this game in a big way. You know what plague hearts are. But when you're listening to people say it online, it sounds like they're saying plague hearts. It sounds like they're saying plague hearts.
You almost got me!
Yeah. Sounds like they're saying play cards.
Damn it!
Oh, wasted that shot. Sounds like the same play cards. I was in player cards. So I was a bit confused when I was first listening to facts about this game before I bought it. It was saying, you know, play cards. And I kept hearing this play cards and thought, I don't really want to play a game with cards. You know, what the hell was going on in my mind, I don't know. But basically, I had 100%. I hate play cards. Well, you get these play cards coming from the map, and these play cards are vital because you have to kill them. Every play card you get, you need to do more to destroy the next ones because the remaining play cards get stronger. I'm thinking play cards, what they're on about. I just couldn't work it out. It's plague hearts. People can't speak clearly. Plague hearts.
Better make sure it's dead.
Plague hearts. They're hearts of plague. And what I'm saying is basically,
This is a lot of stuff to carry.
Would have thought that
Come on in.
the game developers would have noticed that they said something which sounded like something else.
Hey, come give me a hand.
No thanks.
Bye now.
That sounded a bit fairy.
Don't even know what to say.
Yeah, say thank you
you
and stop sticking your bottom lip out every time I talk to you. How's that? And don't bitch and ask me for stuff when I'm in the middle of other things, and then tell me that you're leaving because I ain't helping you when I'm busy doing other shit. This is what you've done the last 4 times. And we'll pull in our fire station base and we'll get another fuel from the back of this van. Yeah, so I would have thought the developers would have noted the fact that plague hearts sounds like plague hearts. So plague hearts. And people were going to say plague hearts. this is part of the testing. You know, I would listen to people's language when they're talking about a game. Smack them with this
Are we still working on that project together?
Nope. What's that? What project is that? She just smacked me with the door as well. I don't know. We just want one of them. For the back of the van. Oops. Now, if you're wondering, you cannot put your collected items into the base from this angle, from inside your outposts. You'd have to break it down first, and if you did, you would be wasting money, because for instance, let me just say, right, with the fuel, if you open a bag of fuel, I think that was that building materials, that one. Yeah. No, it's fuel. So if you open that bag of fuel there, it's £10. The kind that cleans your engine while you drive, allegedly, if broken open. This rucksack will be replaced by a gas can, that's one gas can, and 1 to 2 Molotovs. But if you put it in your base, in your locker, in your storage facility, you'll get 4. You'll get 4 cans of fuel. Plus, the thing that doesn't marry up, as you saw, it was £10. It was a £10 rucksack. So, if it's £10 of fuel, that means the rucksack doesn't weigh £10. But if it's £10 total weight, including the rucksack, including the ticket, including the fuel,
that's quite a few
liquid-wise,
creeps, isn't it?
I know people say, what are you getting all up at tea about it for? Because it's on your game. It's on your game, but they're on about, you know, trying to create a realistic wealthy to live in, and then I just want to kill that zombie horde. Zombie 1 or 2. Come on. So if you're gonna say that a rucksack of fuel, that's including the weight of the rucksack, 4 cans, and the fuel in those 4 cans, is going to weigh £10, then how come 1 can of fuel weighs £3.5? Because 4 £3.5 cans of fuel does not come to £10. Comes to what, £14, doesn't it? So which is it? Why don't you just get the math right on that simple little like detail? They've done it on other things as well. I did look, I just can't remember the details of the ones. The reason why I've gone past it. The reason why I remember the detail on the fuel one is because the fuel's so highly important to me. Because you need fuel to drive everything in your base. There's always somebody who's coming back who's been sneaking out while I've not been in. You want this knife? Give me a knife. That's it. Sort him out. I'll go get an eye.
Not today.
Not today, thank you. She needs a new sword.
We can stay noisy, or we can stay safe.
You can shut up. How was that? You can keep your mouth shut, or you can get a smack in the mouth. I've got 438, so we'll maybe give her a machete this time. No, she wants a sword. I know I like her to have a sword. There is a Bowie machete as well, that's quite nice. Thing is, it weighs 33, whereas the swords weigh a lot less. Oh, there's a sword that I don't have to equip. we will fix a few things.
To all Red Talon agents stationed along the North Platte River. We detected a search and rescue transponder. Judging by the signal, it could be military. Keep your eyes open.
That's interesting. Just repairing a few of those things. Right, we'll go through this scenario. I'll put the CNC machine on first because I keep forgetting. We'll go and put a brew on. So I'm just coming up to about an hour and a half. You should set yourself goals as well. Like you see, my bricks, my materials are really right down. I don't need to do the food one. We'll run up here and get the radio sorted. Sorry, all these things help to draw attention because the base is now creating more noise since I came back. This is one thing that you don't want to be doing on a night time generally, like building stuff. Now she's the medic and I wanted to build some more tablets with the tablet press in because it's cheaper. Building tablets without the tablet press in, by the way, so I'll just show that. Painkillers, craft standard painkillers, water and 2 jugs of ethanol and 2 medic kits, and that's it. Now you see my medic kits has gone down from 25 to 23, but if I put this pill press in, I have to wait for it to load up. By that I mean you can see that this white with the medic symbol in it there, to the right of that where it's highlighted, with the water and the electric on it, that thing there, the line is going up. And wait till it's full, then I can start using the pill press. Hydroponics. Doesn't need any seeds put in. It doesn't necessarily mean doesn't need any seeds put in. It also might mean that I've got no seeds. And the CNC is nearly done. It only takes a couple of minutes as the CNC. 36 seconds to go. And I could, in that time, just be talking to Gem.
I'm right behind you.
And seeing what she needs. Her weapon is not damaged at all. She's got this gun. She's not fully loaded. Oh, she is fully loaded. And she's got bullets. And she's also got a spare weapon in, matter of fact. She's got everything ready for the next mission. So there's no reason why she has to be here. She can go rest. Because look at her health. Her blue line's flicking right down there in the red line. I could give her health and a coffee and all the rest of it. But
what's on your mind?
Easy.
I've got your back.
To let her go and go and have a rest. She'll probably go, in reality, she'll probably go work in the gym or work in the workshop or something like that. Stupid, you know? So now this is up again to be done again.
We're nearly out of building materials to work with.
Well, we're out of building materials nearly, so I'll just put another call out and go and get some building materials.
Who wants to radio around and see where we can get supplies?
We've got people on it.
I mean, she's got 2 lots of 45 rounds in her pocket. We'll give one more. then she can put all 30 rounds back in the box. And that's how I tend to do it, is replenish the weaponry if she's used any of the bullets up, and like her to carry at least put them away, at least 3 sets of 30, which she's got 1, 2, 3. She's got 2 coffees, 1 set of bandages, and she only needs 1 set of pills. So the thing that's missing from her itinerary that she usually takes up is the crackers. Crackers. Where's the crackers from? There they are. Now, the other thing that I wanted to have is we're going to make some more fuel, because we've only got 1 fuel left in storage. So from the 35 we've got,
I can't carry anymore.
I know you can.
I can't carry anymore.
I know you can.
Not enough room for that.
Right, we're just about at the end of that day. These all are actually going gas can added to the supply locker. So when you go back to the supply locker, we'll have some in the supply locker. And just for now, I'll make sure this one's got 2 in it. Also need to, it has got 2 in it. 2 in it. This one's got 2 in it. That means nothing in that really, because that's the whole boot full. Oh, I forgot to reload the, refuel the van. Oh, hey, Degrona. Should have somebody up there watching my back. There's a guy up there. That'll be Nestor up there. Very awkward to close the door because you get stuck behind the door and you can't turn around. What else? Yeah, she's still got to do the pill presses. She is the doctor. So now, if you remember, when I did pill pressing before, it cost me 2 medical supplies. Now, it's only going to cost me 1 medical supply and 1 jug of ethanol. Instead of whatever it was, 2 and 3, or 2 and 2. Because the pill press, make a batch of over-the-counter grade pain medication that restores some lost health. This will improve the chemistry skills. Those same skills will increase our yields. So she's the medic. She's also likely to be the chemist as well, because chemists, pharmacists, doctors, they all sort of like are from the same family. But you wouldn't expect the chemist
I can't carry anymore.
to be the same as the mechanic. I know she can't carry anymore. But 20 medics, I'm prepared to go down to 15.
I can't carry anymore.
Now if I have got a lot of
can't
people
carry
injured
anymore.
at all, then I can do this and go community max 50 health for 1 hour. Let those with medical knowledge use the resources to keep us in the best possible shape. This will improve medical skills. So, you know, at the moment, her medical skills are... she's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars, and she needs 7. So what I'm doing with her at the moment is also doing that sort of thing, or that sort of thing. 50 health on the active carry. So this is heal yourself basically, whereas this one is heal everybody. So that's what she's going to be doing. And then I will leave her to it, because I'll change character out
Hi there.
I need a break. Can you take over?
Oh.
Hi there.
Enlist the
How about
follower.
helping me out?
I've just
We'll
got
watch each other's backs.
I forgot
I'm right
to
behind you.
chuck the pills in the locker.
We tried to be friendly, but you just couldn't be bothered. Whatever. We're out of here.
Who's that? Louisa.
Hmm.
She's not one of the doctors, surely. So you see now she's full of pills, and I forgot to bin them. But there is more pills. There's the weak painkillers. Usually buy them or pick them up by accident when you're in.
Anyone up for a trade? Come on by.
Bottles of painkillers. I've got 192, so I think I've got plenty now. The trade guy. Oh, and this is my materials I want, so... Is she still following me? Yeah, we're going to have to just nip out again.
Yikes, too loud.
So, totally around. I'm back at the morning again. I've gone a day and a night in the morning. I started in the morning, didn't I, the other day? So really, I've gone overshot for 90 minutes. And this is it now. I'm just going to pick up this. The travelling sales guy, he will stay.
Still some Zeds in the vicinity.
Not there.
Oh, nothing good here.
Just...
Hey, just on my way. Leave the lights on for me, okay?
I'll just keep it in my pocket now because I'm just going to go and dump it back in the base because I've only got 4. This should just stop everybody complaining because they all get worried about not having enough resources. In fact, I might even be able to pick up some more. Nope, another 4 minutes. That's it, done. End of stream. Thank you very much for watching. If there's any oops.
That horde just saw us.
Yeah, I know. Right, I'll leave that like that. I am going to get fighting them.
Well, that was loud.
Drop that off.
Check out the stuff I brought home.
Done. I will catch you in the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.
That's another feral.
Guess we were due for a run again.
And
Are you trying to kill me?
Yep. Can use it for bullets.
That barrel of water, sir.
They're all there, I mean there's nothing's going to happen. So we will trade out on this. Get rid of the feral threats.
You do not want to get caught by that feral.
Yeah, that's all I was trying to do. I was going to go down there and help with a kick. Right, let's shut the door. Everybody's in. Good night. I will see you next time. This has been Andreas playing State of Decay 2. Thank you very much. Peace out. And all that, as they say.